There's currently a push in Rhode Island to criminalize sex between teachers and students.
But this legislation is opposed by two teachers' unions. Eyewitness News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now from the newsroom to explain.
Right now, under Rhode Island state law, if a teacher has sex with a student who is 16 or 17 years old, no crime has been committed unless coercion or force is involved. Now there's a debate over changing that. Under the proposed bill, a new clause would be added to third-degree sexual assault, making it illegal for school employees to have sex with students. Both of the state's teachers' unions opposed the measure.
And quite honestly, we don't have an issue generally with the subject matter of this bill. Our objection is that teachers and school employees are being singled out.
Several states have similar laws. Rhode Island is one of 30 where the age of consent is 16 years old. Former educator, now education blogger Erica Sanzi testified in favor of the bill. During a taping of Dan York's State of Mind, she explained Massachusetts and Rhode Island are the only states in New England without laws that protect students once they are 16.
All personnel records are confidential. So when my kid's teacher is fired for having sex with a student, I don't get to know about that. If they don't lose their state license, they can go get a job in another district. And if they do lose their state license, they can go to any state they want and do the same thing.
The Rhode Island ACLU also opposed the bill, explaining singling out teachers in this way is arbitrary.
We don't understand why the bill doesn't cover store managers or clergy. Why doesn't the bill cover volunteers of community organizations? And no disrespect, but why doesn't it cover the legislature?
Everybody should be shouting from the rooftops. It is not acceptable for people in positions of authority to be having sexual relations with the children in their care, even when they turn 16.
Now, the teachers testified that a teacher would lose their license if this conduct takes place, but proponents say it should be criminalized under Rhode Island state law. No vote was taken on the matter. I'm Anita Buffoni, Eyewitness News.